All lanes of Route 3 in New Jersey are now reopened after that fiery and deadly tanker crash. Yesterday's accident sending flames shooting into the air, even melting the back of a nearby home.
Traffic on Route 3 in Clifton was a mess for hours. New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson is at the scene where things are moving, but the investigation continues. Anthony?
Yes, Sandra and David, certainly a big day of cleanup, especially for the residents of 3 houses mostly impacted by yesterday's accident. As a matter of fact, there is a cleanup crew now working behind the house that suffered the most damage. As you said, Route 3, both east and westbound, opened up earlier this morning, but the residents that we have talked to this morning, they're still trying to get over what happened here at 9 o'clock yesterday morning and are still in shock. Residents living near the scene of the accident are sharing more terrifying videos from security cameras. The size, sound, and fury of the explosion are on full display. A day after the accident, a hazmat crew is cleaning the backyard of the house that suffered the most damage. The yard is filled with burned and charred debris. The retaining wall that came down is in massive blackened chunks. The remains of the burned-out hull of the tractor-trailer mangled in a mound of metal. The company that was transporting the explosive chemical is called Brenntag, a German-based company that issued this statement. The truck was loaded with flammable and corrosive non-toxic materials. The accident resulted in product spillages releases, which were professionally treated by the emergency services. But there are concerns about air and water quality immediately after the accident. Clifton resident Wayne Ganji says he was wheezing following the explosion and wants to know about the chemical in the drums that erupted into a huge ball of flames in this accident.
That's a big concern because I'm an asthmatic and I came over here yesterday and I was wheezing the rest of the day. So I cannot believe that that didn't have some kind of an impact on anyone with a breathing issue.
Yeah, early indications are it was some kind of a paint solvent inside of those large drums which exploded out here on the highway. You saw the fireball, of course, in the video. Anything that is carried on the highways through the state, that is all regulated by the federal government, the Department of Transportation. We're going to be reaching out to them to talk about the types of chemicals that are allowed on our state highways. As far as the driver is concerned of the truck, once again, a 55-year-old man from Linden, New Jersey, but the name of that victim still not released. That is the latest live from Clifton, New Jersey. Anthony Johnson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.